If you had a girl, what would you name her? How often is Liam with you guys? Do I regret having a Tubal done? Is Bryce going to preschool in the fall? When is the wedding? When are y'all gonna get married? How do you keep your house so tidy?
Good morning, Cafe Latte.
Hi, I was wanting to order a coffee to come pick up.
A large caramel creme brulee with oat milk iced. Okay, may I have a name, please?
Courtney.
And Courtney, what time are you coming?
I can probably be there in about 10 minutes.
Say 9:45, is okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we'll get it together for you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. So I have to get Myles dressed because he's running around in a diaper. I have to get him dressed and run and go and pick up my coffee. For some reason, the coffee shop that we have here where I live, you have to call, unless you want to go inside, right? You have to call in your order ahead of time to go through the drive-thru, and it did not used to be that way. So it's like a little, I don't know. I don't love it, but it's fine. I had enough points to get a free coffee today, so I was like, I'm getting my free coffee today. I was gonna sit down today and do a Q&A, just like a sit down video Q&A. And for some reason, if I know I'm gonna do like a sit down video, it just feels like more pressure. I don't know why. I feel like naturally it needs to be more quiet and like more proper or something. I don't know. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna film and we're gonna do a Q&A. I'm gonna answer your questions I asked you guys on Instagram and then also on the community tab here on YouTube. 4 questions, and I am going to answer them, but it's gonna be casual. This is not gonna be a sit down video. I didn't really feel like I had a whole lot going on today, enough to like vlog. So it's just like, we're kind of doing a combination of both. And I'm gonna let my kids just be rambunctious in the background because that's how we're feeling today. That's how we're feeling today. So first things first is coffee. Okay, so we have our coffee, and one of the questions I got is what is my go-to order at Dunkin', and then someone asked my go-to order at Starbucks. This is a local coffee shop that we have here, and this is a caramel creme brulee made with oat milk. If I go to Starbucks, when they have the caramel brulee, I order that made with oat milk. When they don't, recently I've been ordering an iced latte with brown sugar syrup, and when I go to Dunkin', usually I order an iced latte with oat milk and caramel swirl. Sometimes I'll get an extra caramel swirl in there if I want it to be just like sweeter. But yeah, those are my go-to orders usually for all the coffee places. If you guys also order oat milk in your coffee, comment down below and let me know what you order from Dunkin' and from Starbucks, if there's something that you guys think that I need to try, because I'm always looking for new coffees to try. But let's taste test this one. She's looking mighty dark. I got a large because it was free. Nothing tastes better than free. I almost ordered a medium because I didn't know that they did any size. Also, I'm about to be going and hitting up all the freebies in August on my birthday. I'm about to go to Crumble Cookie. I'm about to get, I told Josh, I said I'm gonna have a morning coffee and I'm gonna have an afternoon coffee because I'm gonna go to Dunkin' and Starbucks. Does Dunkin' do a free birthday drink? I know Starbucks does. Let me see if my kids will let me answer one more question while we're sitting here, because I'm just gonna be answering them as I go. Is Bryce going to preschool in the fall? So you guys already know the answer to this now, but yes, he is gonna be starting preschool in the fall. I just posted a video today where I took him for his screening. Someone else asked if Bryce is completely potty trained. So Bryce is potty trained. I like to say Bryce is potty trained during the day. So he completely wears underwear all day, every day, even when we leave the house. He's just not fully potty trained at night. Okay, I'm probably pushing my luck, so we're gonna go ahead and go back home once I get Bryce back in his seat, because he's definitely out of his seat. We're back home now. Look, I'm avoiding my dirty kitchen. I'm avoiding it. The kids do not want to be inside. They want to be playing outside, but I do have a question that I need to answer that involves me being in the house so I can show you guys the answer. So I had someone ask me what my favorite perfume is, what I'm wearing right now, and you guys already know that I'm gonna tell you guys I'm wearing Dossier. That's all I've been wearing for the past couple of years now, I want to say. I'm always showing you guys new ones as they come in the mail, but I figured today I would show you my top 4 currently, my favorite 4 right now, the ones that I reach for the most, because I know a lot of you guys are wanting to try them, but a lot of you guys have been asking for my specific recommendations. These are my favorite. The fruity orange smells like Clinique Happy. It just smells so good. It's a really good spring or summer scent. The aquatic peony is what I'm wearing right now. It's slightly floral to me, but mostly it smells really clean and I just really love it. The citrus green apple, you guys know I've recommended this one for the longest time. This is a very good summer scent in my opinion. And then the Floriental coconut I feel like you could wear this anytime. I go to this one a lot. They all just smell so good. They smell like the higher end fragrances, but they are a fraction of the cost. You guys already know my obsession with Dossier. If anyone asks me what fragrance brand I would recommend, it is Dossier. Their prices are just so good. The quality is so good. I love the packaging. I love the white. I love that it just looks very minimal. And if you guys have not been here for a while, I'm doing this one-handed. They have these magnetic lids, so you don't have to worry about it spilling in your bag or anything like that. Love that. If you guys are interested in trying out Dossier, I'm gonna have everything in my description box. I'll also list off in my description box these 4 fragrances that I recommend, so that way you guys don't have to like sift through the video again to find that. But yeah, definitely check them out. If you were to order one of these fragrances and not like it, but you will like it. If you don't like it, you can get a refund, no questions asked, so that's really nice as well. Thank you so much to Dossier for sponsoring today's video, and let's answer some more questions. I hope you guys like the sound of birds, because some birds have made a nest right here in our carport, so they're just always chirping. I've actually, last night I was writing down a lot of the questions so I didn't have to sift back and forth between Instagram and YouTube trying to answer these, so we're just gonna answer them in no particular order. Did you ever get your van fixed? Yes, I did. I was finally a responsible adult and took it and got it taken care of, so the van's good. How often is Liam with you guys? So Liam was going to his dad's every weekend. I'm not required to do that. I'm only required to let him go over there every other weekend, but we did recently ask him for 1 weekend a month. We just felt like we weren't able to do any fun activities with him because we were just doing the weekly like nighttime routine, like after he would get out of school, doing homework, dinner, bath, and that was it. And so we really wanted to have at least 1 weekend with him a month. That'll be a little different during the summer. I mean, during the summer we have more time to do activities. Hold on a second. Okay, my bad. Myles likes to make a run for it every now and then, so I have to really like keep my eyes on him. But yeah, during the summer we will definitely have a lot more time to spend with him and do the fun things instead of it just being like the boring routine parts of life. But yeah, so right now we always have him, and his dad gets him almost every weekend, but not every single weekend. We do get a weekend out of the month. If you guys wanted to know what Myles does to play outside, it's this. He grabs the basketballs and he just walks around carrying them. And if we're at a birthday party, he does the same thing with balloons. He just walks around with the balloons.
Go outside to also Miss Kimmy said we go play outside. It's Mama can play outside. Also play outside. Gotcha. So dude. Nico, you okay? Speed. Mouse, I gotta take a picture of you. See cheese.
I will say one thing, filming outside and trying not to just like expose my neighborhood in the front of my house is a challenge. I'm directly below the birds right now. But I got multiple questions about my Tubal, so I had some questions asking if I regret or still feel confident in my decision to get the Tubal, and if I've had or how my recovery's going, which it's been over a year, so I assume this person just meant like, am I having any current like side effects or anything like that? Do I regret having a Tubal done? No, I do not. I have moments where, because a lot of you guys will ask like how I feel about never having another baby again, but mostly never having a girl. I have moments, of course, where I'll see like mom and daughter moments that I won't be able to experience, and moments that you can only experience with your daughter. And I'll have like a moment of, you know, a little bit of sadness, but it's not, that feeling is not stronger than the feeling of being content and that we are done having kids, that we don't want to have any more kids. And as far as like side effects, I've been doing great. I'm the type of person, I could tell you around when I was ovulating. Some women can feel it or more aware of it, and some women don't. But I used to have like this little kind of like pinching feeling is the way I would describe it around ovulation, and now I just feel like that's stronger. That's all. I just feel like that's feeling stronger. Actually, it happened yesterday, and I know without a doubt, I know what day, literally what day I am ovulating. I'll have a whole day where I feel it. It's just stronger now, so I don't really have any big complaints. That's literally the only thing I've noticed. I know some of you guys were asking because you were thinking about doing it. I think one of you guys said that you had your appointment already scheduled. So yeah, as long as you are very content and sure that you don't want any more kids, then it is a good decision, as long as you're sure. Myles is trying to carry around two large basketballs and he can't hold them both, and so he's really upset. Bro, that's just gonna be very hard for you to do. Watch. You want it? You want me to hold? I'll carry it for you. I got you. So next question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So my only goal for the next 5 years is to already be in a house that we have bought. We really want to buy a house. It's probably going to take roughly another year before we're able to do that, but that is my main goal, my main focus. Let me make sure, okay, I can still see Myles. And that'll bring me to the next thing that everyone keeps asking, which is, when is the wedding? When are y'all gonna get married? We don't have a date, we still don't have a date. I haven't really been planning the wedding because my focus is getting everything ready for us to be able to buy a house. And so that's our main goal, our financial goal. So we're not really trying to save or spend money on a wedding right now. So that's why I haven't talked about it much. We're going for a little walk because my children keep getting in the road. So they're gonna be in the road. I might as well be in the road with them. Bryce dressed himself today. So that's why he's just like wearing 2 shades of black for whatever reason. Someone asked me how I lost the baby weight, and I have not lost the baby weight, girlfriend. That's something I'm the most insecure about. I weigh more now than I actually ever have. It's something about that 3rd baby, y'all. The weight did not come off. Bryce is coming in clutch, pushing the stroller for me.
Oh, look, truck.
Oh, that's okay. It's not going nowhere.
Okay, let's get a gas.
Look at Bryce being a cute big brother.
A glass.
Pushing Myles.
Come on, Mama.
Courtney, your kids are so well behaved, and also, how do you keep your house so tidy? Does this answer your question? I don't. I don't keep my house so tidy. I mean, I do. I try my best to keep it tidy because this stresses me out. And once I'm done filming today, I am going to rage clean and get it in order, but it's not always in order. And if you have small kids, don't beat yourself up about it. This is normal. I'm gonna show you guys once again. This is normal. Every time I clean something up, they mess something else up. And it's just like an endless cycle. It's clean whenever I go to bed if I straighten it up before bed. And then it's nice when I very first wake up, but it doesn't last very long. But don't beat yourself up about that. Also, I got a question about, let's see, adjusting to bringing like your 2nd baby home. Okay. Tips on welcoming a 2nd child. I'm afraid my daughter will feel left out or be sad that she isn't the only baby anymore. Every mom feels this way, and I can't say that your daughter is not going to feel this way. I can't just make you feel better and say she's not gonna feel that way. Every mom feels this way, and every mom feels the mom guilt at first. But then, and you've probably heard this a million times, as they get older and they start playing together, you're just like so happy that they have a sibling. Josh and I tried to like switch off, and if I was really occupied with the baby, whichever baby it was at the time, Josh would make sure to be giving the toddler, whether that was Liam or Bryce, tons of attention. And then I always made sure to give the baby to Josh sometimes so that I could still give my toddler attention and have one-on-one time with my toddler. It's definitely an adjustment, but it's something that you get used to. They're not gonna remember this phase and think that their mom was just, giving their sibling more attention and not them, you know what I mean? It's just an adjustment. I'm sorry that I don't have better advice on that, but everyone feels that way. I felt that way when I was bringing Bryce home and when I was bringing Myles home. It's just mom guilt that you're gonna feel, and it just means that you're a good mom, that you even feel that way, that you even feel guilt. That means you're a good mom. What do you do for me time? I don't have me time. I've tried to accept that this phase of my life is just gonna be a time where I don't have a lot of me time. Sometimes I stay up later than the boys, but honestly, if I do that, I catch up on stuff, work, cleaning. Anything I can kind of do alone is my me time right now. And that's just my life right now. I don't even know how to answer that question because I'm in the thick of having small children right now. Somebody asked me if I would ever homeschool, and then someone else asked me, I guess they knew the answer to that question because they said, why don't you choose to homeschool? I don't have the patience. You know, I enjoy doing Liam's homework with him and stuff like that, but to homeschool, I'm not a teacher. That is not me, and that's okay if that's not you as well. I used to feel bad about it because there's a lot of moms out there that homeschool, and I think that that's amazing, but not everybody's built for that, and that's okay. That's okay. I thought you wanted down. Look at his luscious curls today. He's so curly. I love you. I love you. You're like a spider monkey. You're like a spider monkey on mommy.
again.
If you had had a girl, what would you name her? So the only name that I can remember or find that we ever had in mind, and I'm gonna share it with you guys because it's not the name that I would use now, and I honestly don't know what name I would use now because we stopped thinking of girl names a hot minute ago. But I think when we were pregnant with Bryce, I think it was with Bryce, the name was Briley, still spelled with a Y, like Bryce's name. So ironically enough, he has a similar name to the girl name we would have chose. And I found it in my notes, and we were gonna spell it B-R-Y-L-E-I-G-H. And now, if I were to have a girl, that wouldn't be her name, but I don't know what her name would be. This video was chaos, just like my life. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are here for it. Let me know if you liked me just kind of doing a all over the place Q&A instead of just sitting in front of my window over there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any more questions, comment them down below. I just wanted to do something different instead of just a regular vlog. I don't know, I kind of was just bored with myself and my own life. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.